What's up, Batman? You feel up for a show today, Batman? Fuck you. I'm Batman. I don't know if I am or not. Oh, attention shit talkers, YouTubers, and my fellow assholes everywhere. Welcome to Shit Talkers 2.0 Midday News. We want to check out the lies on behalf of the Democrats and the liberals. I haven't been able to catch up to them yet this morning, so bear with me. If you guys are going to inside knowledge of their stupidity while I've been sleeping, I stayed up all night watching the Shit Talkers Back to Blue Riots, where I go live each night showing the riots of them burning down the dumbass cities that deserves to be burnt down. Let's see what we got on in store today. See how bad it got after I went to bed last night and I killed the feed. Just getting up, getting alive. I'm out of herbs. I got a need for weed. Need that wake and bake in my life, you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, Trump 2020, bitches. Let's see if Joe got out of his basement, or see if it's 4 more years of Trump. I know my man Steve. I know my man Ted Cruz ain't playing fucking Zuckerberg's candy ass. Lock him up. Put him in real jail. He been put us in Facebook jail for fucking years now. It's time for him to get his taste of it. If he goes to jail, I will go to jail and follow him in his little damn pod, and he will be my bitch. He will be my lizard bitch. Live coverage of fucking that weirdo. Remember, guys, bring your talents to YouTube. You think I could display this shit on Facebook? Boom, no, boom, ban. We got Batman. We got our 100 Club giveaway. Antifa monitor comes with 3 Antifa camo cameras, where Antifa won't be able to see you seeing them. And that way you can creep up on them with the PSC and put about 12 big broadheads in them before they even know what's happening. Protect your cities, protect your Walmart. Let them attack my Walmart. I guarantee you I got enough arrows that I can, once one person's running around for arrows sticking out the leg. Okay, let's get to the news this morning. Hold on, guys. Let me fix my news disc. Damn dogs. Damn cats. Damn lizards. Just damn it, damn it, damn it, and Lord damn it. Just told you I have a big ass TV, 98 inches of this fucker. Try to get my angle right for the little people at home and cheap seats. It's not getting all the alt news. Let's get you some. Yard, I'll get outside. I know it's raining, but you fucks ain't gonna destroy my living room. Go on. Oh shit, I might feel it. Get out of here, dogs. You better shut the door on your candy asses. Okay, what we want to go with first? We want to go with PT News. This is who I follow at nighttime. Me and PT News teams up on every Tuesday night to show you the live rights and donate every dime that we make to support the blue. Let's see what this cocksucker wants to talk about. Other than banning me for hate speech just because I say you suck.
Discussions among representatives of the companies and the committee.
Let's find me a couple groups here to get some people involved. And somebody find my oil for my weed pen. Including deliberations saying we restrict the freedom of speech to all Americans, even the Secretary of the House. Kaylee, the sweetheart McEnany. You guys ban her, that's like banning Ashley or some shit. Get out of here, dog! Like your business is going to take a hit right off a rip. Get out. Everybody out. Can't be good dogs, you gotta go. And goes to the rest of you motherfuckers. You can't be good dogs, you gotta go, yo. Even though I was getting damn good lighting right there. Let's see Outback Chatty's. Yeah, Outback Chatty's lighting's decent now. Let's get back to the stream in hand, the conversation in hand.
For almost 25 years, the preservation of internet freedom has been
Speak, preach, nigga.
driving the digital economy in the United States.
Preach.
This has largely been attributed to a light-touch regulatory framework and to Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, often referred to as the 26 words that created the internet. There is little dispute that Section 230 played a critical role in the early development and growth of online platforms. Section 230 gave content providers protection from liability to remove and moderate content that they or their users consider to be, quote, obscene, lewd, lascivious, filthy, excessively violent, harassing, or otherwise objectionable, end quote. This liability shield has been pivotal in protecting online platforms from endless and potentially ruinous lawsuits. But it has also given these internet platforms the ability to control, stifle, and even censor content in whatever manner meets their respective standards. Time has come for that free pass. After 24 years of Section 230 being the law of the land, much has changed. The internet is no longer an emerging technology. Companies today are no longer scrappy startups operating out of a garage or a dorm room. They are now among the world's largest corporations, wielding immense power in our economy, culture, and public discourse. Immense.
Steve and everybody on Shit Talkers Political, you are now on Shit Talkers TV. Steve Fitzgerald, you are now on Shit Talkers TV live on YouTube. You're in the house. And we're talking to Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey, that Rasputin looking motherfucker. Steve and everybody on
New York Post, the country's fourth largest newspaper, ran a story revealing communications between Hunter Biden and facilitated a meeting with his father, Joe Biden, who was then Vice President of the United States. Almost immediately, both Twitter and Facebook took steps to block or limit access to the story. Facebook, according to its policy communications, began, quote, reducing its distribution on the platform, unquote, pending a third-party check, a third-party fact check. Twitter went beyond that, blocking all users, including the House Judiciary Committee, from sharing the article on feeds and through direct messages. Twitter even locked the New York Post account entirely, claiming the story included hacked materials and was potential. It is worth noting that both Twitter and Facebook's
version avert the truth. But they said it wasn't confirmed. Mark Zuckerberg dead to rights in 3 to 5 right here with me.
It seems that Google is far more zealous in policing conservative sites than its own YouTube platform for the same types of offensive and outrageous. It is ironic that when the subject is net neutrality, technology companies, including Facebook and Twitter, warned about the grave threat of throttling the
Get him. Hang that Zuck. He fucking sucks. Ain't that Rasputin motherfucker? I'm going to bring you a picture of Rasputin up, guys, in case nobody knows who Rasputin is, and put a picture of him compared to Jack Dorsey up there. The founder of Twitter is such total bullshit. But I really got to show you the picture of these two dumbasses. Hold on. I'm sorry to pause this information. Compression of conservative voices. This bitch has got a bomb. This bitch has got a bomb. It's like Candace Owens. No, she's hot from her eyes up. But Candace ain't wearing no damn mask.
What content users can access. The American public gets little insight into the decision-making process.
Little to none. None. We get no insight.
Hope we can all agree that the issues we will discuss today are right for thorough examination.
Exactly. Me too, jabronis.
I have introduced legislation to clarify the Section 230's liability protections and increase the accountability of companies who engage in content moderation. The Online Freedom and Viewpoint Diversity Act would make important changes to right-size liability shield and make clear what type of content moderation is protected. This legislation would address the challenges we have discussed while still leaving fundamentally beyond to characterize this as a purely partisan exercise. There is strong bipartisan support for reviewing Section 230. In fact, both presidential candidates, Trump and Biden.
Trump believes in free speech. You can see he's got Twitter, Facebook. Hell, he might even come off his own YouTube show.
Protecting a true and free discourse is central to our way of life.
Damn Skippy.
From today's witnesses about what they are doing to promote transparency, accountability, and fairness in their content moderation process. And I thank each of them for cooperating with us.
Yeah, I want to thank each one of you fuckers for censoring me and banning me from your platform and sending me to YouTube where I belong, where I can call Mark Zuckerberg a cocksucker without having to worry about fucking getting banned. I can call the Rat Pack without being banned. I can say you bunch of snitches, assholes, and fucking cunts. Not bring your talents to YouTube. If you have any personality, you're not an ugly fuck. Bring yourself to YouTube. You fucking ugly Facebook fuck. If y'all wasn't ugly fucks, you'd have your own YouTube channel. It ain't fucking hard. If I can fucking do it, I guarantee you can. I'm all brawn and all brain. Fucking Borat looking motherfuckers.
Every day of the week, and we want to have discussion and discourse. I believe that discussion and discourse today should be broader than just 230. There are issues of privacy that our committee has addressed.
Yeah, because get back. TikTok has already got all y'all's information. Crazy Krista for a treason letter in the mail. That's why I don't do TikTok. I stick to YouTube. It's American.
We show that true competition really does help perfect information, both for our economy and for the health of our democracy. So I do look forward to discussing these issues today. What I do not
Bitch, y'all ain't gonna discuss shit. Y'all gonna beat around the bush about everything.
very important aspects.
You're gonna try to talk about as less as you can, then you're gonna go into a meeting and really talk. You're just going to spit the political fucking rhetoric out here on the court, on the court floor. But once you go back to the chambers, you guys are going to talk like regular human beings. Why don't you just go ahead and do that now? We're not fucking stupid. I'm not anyway. What a bunch of dummies. Masquerading as Americans. Spit it, bitch. I don't know who you are, but she's spitting. All right. First person to comment gets a Buffalo Bills ducky. Good morning, shit talkers, YouTubers, fellow assholes across the planet. Shit talkers. Don't pay no attention to that. I'm getting ready to share this all over to Facebook. My live show, our live show. If you're watching the show, you're a subscriber. You're also a co-host. If you make a video, I publish it. I split the profits with you. You're a co-host. If you make a video, I publish it. I split the profits with you. You're a co-host. Well, that's what Shit Talkers TV looks like on your phone. That's what Shit Talkers TV looks like on your phone.
You know what? Everybody does election interference. So I asked him if election interference was something that we did or should be encouraging. He responded that he agreed, quote, interfering with infrastructure or elections is completely off limits and unacceptable. That is why I believe that we should be working aggressively internationally to sanction anybody that interferes in our elections. So I hope today that we will get a report from the witnesses on exactly what they have been doing to clamp down on election interference. I hope that they will what kind of hate speech and misinformation that they have taken off the books. It is no secret that there are various state actors who are doing all they can to take a whack at democracy.
Damn right they are, cocksuckers. Remember, first person to comment gets the Buffalo Bills ducky, Christopher Nagaris. Terry LeBon, not Terry LeBon, fucking Frenchie LeBoni. And the other stupid fans. Or if you're a Patriot fan and you want to win this and burn it live on Shit Talkers TV, you could make a fortune.
Security companies, our law enforcement entities, and the collective community to speak against misinformation and hate speech. We have to show that the United States of America stands behind them.
You see that up there, guys? 5 days, 14 hours, 45 minutes, and 35 seconds to Trump 2020. We get rid of the Biden crime family. That's the half-ass act, more like it.
The security and cybersecurity of our nation and create a workforce that can fight against that. That is why I joined with Van Hollen and Rubio on the Control Act, especially with establishing sanctions against Russian election interference, and to continue to make sure that we build the infrastructure of tomorrow. So I know that some people think that these issues are out of sight and out of mind. I guarantee you they're not. There are actors who have been at this for a long time. They wanted to destabilize Eastern Europe, and we became the second act when they tried to destabilize our democracy here by sowing disinformation. I want to show them that we in the United States do have fair elections. We do have a fair process. We are going to be that beacon of democracy. So I hope that as we talk about information is not allowed.
This is the biggest news to everybody that loves social media. You should be watching this, especially if you're conservative.
Some of those who are testifying today, what can we do on transparency, on reporting, on analysis? And yes, I think you're going to hear a lot about algorithms today, and the kinds of oversight that we all want to make sure that we can continue to have a diversity of voices in the United States of America, both online and offline. I do want to say, though, Mr. Chairman, I am concerned about the vertical nature of news and information. Today, I expect to ask the witnesses about the fact that I believe they create a choke point for local news. The local news media have lost 70% of their revenue over the last decade, and we have lost thousands of journalistic jobs that are important. It was even amazing to me that the sequence of events yesterday had me being interviewed by someone at a newspaper who was funded by a joint group of the Knight Foundation and probably Facebook funds to interview me about the fact that the news media and broadcast has fallen on such a somehow we have to come together to show that the diversity of voices that local
Go on here, Steve. Comment, brother.
dealt with fairly when it comes to the advertising market, and that too much control in the advertising market puts a foot on their ability to continue to move forward and grow in the digital age. Just as other forms of media have made the transition, and yet still making the transition, we want to have a very healthy and dynamic news media across the United States.
Damn right. If you want a healthy news media nowadays, you have to come to me, Tempo, or Salty Cracker.
Mr. Chairman, you know, and so does Senator Thune and other colleagues of the committee on my side, how important it is that we protect American consumers on privacy issues. But we're not done with this work, but there is much to do to bring consensus in the United States on this important issue. And I hope that as we do have time or in the follow-up to these questions, that we can ask questions about that today. But thank you for joining us. But this is probably one of many conversations.
I hope so.
About all of these issues. But again, let's harness the information age as you are doing. But let's also make sure that consumers are fairly treated. And that
my bad.
For all of us to guarantee our privacy, our diversity of voices, and holding our democratic principles, and the fact that we, the United States of America, stand for freedom of information and freedom of the press. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Cantwell, and certainly you're correct.
We're also going to go live on Pelosi finally steps up and saying why she didn't want to give the American people their stimulus check. You fucking cunt. She don't need it. She's using us, the people who, well, I don't need it, but the people who need it, this stimulus, she's holding them hostage from paying their rent, paying their electricity. When the renters market crashes and there's mass evictions, blame it on Nancy Pelosi. And make sure you vote for John James. Get that bitch out of there.
At 7 minutes, the gavel will
drop.
Say that at a few seconds after 7 minutes, the gavel will go down. Even so, this hearing could last some 3 hours and 42 minutes at that rate. So this will be an extensive, lengthy hearing. Members are advised that
good needs to be
that 7 minute limit, and also
make sure Zuck goes to jail when he fucking bans my ass for saying that murderers suck. When I say Jacob Blake deserves everything he got, I got banned. When I say the man in Philadelphia charging those 2 police officers that had families, that had daughters, that had sons, that they wanted to go home to, but instead the liberal media wanted them to get stabbed to death and stand there with a gun in their hand and let a man stab to death. You know why they didn't have tasers on hand for that for that justified homicide? It's because the police department took away their tasers. And while they're trying to defund the police, they took away their tasers. So that left them with only deadly force. Is that what you want, America? That's only going to end up with more dead gangbangers. So I'm down with it. There's Rasputin. Don't that look like that motherfucker from Russia back in the 1800s? Now, you probably don't know your history, so I wouldn't expect you to. You guys only get information from mainstream media and me. Now that you're starting to get enlightened, that's Rasputin. See if he took his nose ring out today. Nope.
That's the problem I want to focus on solving.
Weirdo.
How do services like Twitter earn your trust? How do we ensure more
He didn't create Twitter. Somebody else created Twitter, just like somebody else created Facebook, and he stole it, just like fucking Lizard Boy.
All focused on services that decide to moderate or remove content. It could be expansions to Section 230, new legislative frameworks, or commitment to industry-wide self-regulation best practices. The first is requiring the services moderation process to be published.
Damn right.
Reported and reviewed. How are decisions made? What tools are used to enforce?
No reported, no reviewed horse shit.
These will make our process more robust and accountable.
Shit talker.
The second is requiring a
Make sure this is the right one.
appeal decisions made by humans
That was
or by
yesterday.
algorithms. This ensures people can let us know when we don't get it right, so that we can fix and
Fuck you, Rasputin.
processes better in the future.
We know you're a Russian communist,
Finally, much of the content people see today is
reborn into Jack Dempsey.
very little visibility.
Bill Gates took Rasputin's freaking DNA, froze it,
The first step
and then
is
fucking
more transparent
30 years ago,
to turn off our home timeline algorithm.
cloned his stupid candy ass and brought him back and gave him Twitter.
Suggested by Dr. Stephen Wolfram
Changed my mind.
in June 2019. Enabling people to choose algorithms created by third parties to rank and filter the content is an
This makes me so mad. This burns my ass listening to this man lie.
requiring one moderation process and practices.
One moderation process. It's called algorithm. It's taking everybody out for hate speech, our genius. Don't you know your own company, you fucking moron?
Are suggestions to address the concerns.
I hate this guy. Not as bad as I hate Zuck, but Zuck's a whole different ballgame. He's a whole fucking turd to flush. Whole different big brown baby to flush.
And independent developers. Doing so ensures a level playing field that increases the probability of competing ideas to help solve problems. We mustn't.
I'm getting you the right link now, Facebook.
Thank you for the time, and I look forward to
There's a
discussion
Rasputin to me.
and other ideas.
Could be you too if you want to join in the chats. Help me host the show. There's a Rasputin to me. Could be you too if you want to join in the chats. Help me host the show. I really don't need your help, but I like it when everybody jumps in the chat and we have an open discussion on this shit.
The internet has been a powerful force for good over the past 3 decades. It's radically improved access to information, whether it's connecting Americans to jobs, getting critical updates to people in times of crisis, or helping a parent find answers to questions like, how can I get my baby to sleep through the night? At the same time, people everywhere can use their voices to share new perspectives, express themselves, and reach broader audiences than ever before. Whether you're a barber in Mississippi or a home renovator in Indiana, you can share a video and build a global fan base and a successful business right from your living room. In this way, the internet has been one of the world's most important equalizers. Information can be shared and knowledge can flow from anyone to anywhere. The same low barriers to entry also make it possible for bad actors to cause harm. As a company whose mission is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful, Google is deeply conscious of both the opportunities and risks the internet creates. I'm proud that Google's information services like search, Gmail, Maps, and Photos provide thousands of dollars a year in value to the average American for free. We feel a deep responsibility to keep the people who use our products safe and secure and have long invested in innovative tools to prevent abuse of our services. When it comes to privacy, we are committed to keeping your information safe, treating it responsibly, and putting you in control. We continue to make privacy improvements, like the changes I announced earlier this year to keep less data by default, and support the creation of comprehensive federal privacy laws. We are equally committed to protecting the quality and integrity of information on our platforms and supporting our democracy in a nonpartisan way. As just one timely example, our information panels on Google and YouTube inform users about where to vote and how to register. We've also taken many steps to raise up high-quality journalism, from sending 24 billion visits to news websites globally every month to our recent $1 billion investment in partnerships with news publishers. Since our founding, we've been deeply committed to the freedom of expression. We also feel a responsibility to protect people who use our products from harmful content, to be transparent about how we do that. That's why we set and publicly disclose clear guidelines for our products and platforms, which we enforce impartially. We recognize that people come to our services with a broad spectrum of perspectives, and we are dedicated to building products that are helpful to users of all backgrounds and viewpoints. Let me be clear, we approach our work without political bias.
Yeah, all right. Well, you're YouTube. This is the guy from YouTube. He's running YouTube. He don't own it, I don't think. But he is the only one I trust. He's the only one fair. He's the only one not censoring me and you on YouTube. Bring your talents to YouTube. Delete your Facebook app. Come to YouTube where you can speak freely and call these damn Democrats fucking liberals domestic terrorists without being hit with hate speech.
That has been foundational to U.S. leadership that accepts. It protects the freedom to create.
If you got personality and good looks, you can also join me on the show. Create a video expressing how you feel. I'll post it. We'll split your profits 50-50 on Shit Talkers TV.
We look forward to having these conversations. As you think about how to shape policy in this important area,
YouTube's trying, guys.
very thoughtful.
They ain't like fucking
Section 230.
Mark the Lizard Zuckerberg or fucking the fucking reincarnation of Rasputin.
Free access to information for everyone and responsible protections for people and their data. We support legal frameworks that achieve these goals. I look forward to engaging with you today about these important issues and answering your questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mackay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dumbass.
Should be advised at this point that
Let me see if I can get this right and share it this time, guys.
Mark Zuckerberg, we are told by Facebook staff that he is alone and attempting to connect with this hearing, and that they are requesting a 5-minute recess at this point. See if that connection.
Yeah, I bet they are wanting a recess. The weirdos. When they go to recess, we're going to go to Salty Cracker and see what he has to say about this.
We're going to accommodate the request of Facebook employees, and we'll see if within 5 minutes we can make contact and proceed. So at this point, we're 5 minutes.
All right, you declare a 5-minute recess because we done seen that you guys are going to hang these motherfuckers. They're going to take Article 230 away from them where they can't censor, and we can straight up talk shit again, America. Making shit talkers great again, baby. My next video is going to be straight fire. So make sure you guys subscribe to Shit Talkers TV. My next video is going to be fire. It's going to be Salty Cracker cutting loose on these retards. And with my colorful commentary to add along with Salty, the Shit Talkers Army and the Salty Army unite. In the next stream, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share, donate. Send me the next Trump rally. Every dollar you send to my PayPal sends me to these Trump rallies so I can bring them to you live. And if you don't believe me, if you want some, I'll be in the comments, bitches. Come get some. Yeah, Trump 2020.